When it comes to flirting, most men make the mistake of focusing only on what they want to say or do, instead of understanding the subtle signals women give. Before you even attempt to say a line or make a move, you must first understand her mindset. Women are naturally more perceptive than most men realize. They notice tone, body language, and confidence far more than words. This means that if you want her to start flirting with you, you need to create an environment where she feels safe, intrigued, and subtly drawn to you. The first step is confidence, but not the loud, arrogant kind. True confidence is calm, composed, and non-needy. Women are naturally attracted to men who are secure in themselves. When you project confidence, she will sense that you are comfortable with who you are. This creates a sense of safety and curiosity, making her more likely to engage with you playfully. Simple behaviors like maintaining good posture, making eye contact, and speaking clearly convey confidence without words. Next, understand the importance of subtle teasing. Light, playful teasing is a powerful tool to spark attraction. For example, if she jokes about being indecisive, you might smile and say, "I see, so making choices is a challenge for you," in a playful tone. This invites her to respond, laugh, and tease back. The key here is balance. Never tease in a mean-spirited way. It's about creating a playful connection that encourages her to flirt back naturally. Another essential element is mirroring her energy. People naturally feel closer to someone who subtly mirrors their body language, tone, and pace. If she is relaxed and casual, match that energy. If she is animated and expressive, you can be slightly more energetic. This creates a subconscious bond, making her feel comfortable and drawn toward you without even realizing why. Finally, don't underestimate the power of light compliments. Compliment her in a way that feels specific and genuine rather than generic. For instance, instead of saying, "You're beautiful," you could say, "That color really brings out your eyes." This shows attention to detail and makes her feel seen. When delivered in the right moment with a confident tone, these compliments subtly encourage playful reciprocation, setting the stage for flirting. By understanding her mindset, mastering subtle teasing, mirroring her energy, and giving genuine compliments, you create the perfect environment for her to start flirting with you. But knowing this is only the first step. The next step is knowing the exact words and lines that trigger her interest, curiosity, and playfulness. Lines that make her want to flirt back. Now that you understand her mindset and have created a playful, confident environment, it's time to use words strategically. Certain lines can trigger her curiosity, excitement, and desire to engage with you in a flirty way. The key is to keep it light, confident, and teasing, never desperate or overbearing. One of the most effective lines is the playful challenge. For example, you might say, "I bet you can't guess what I'm thinking right now." This instantly sparks curiosity. Women love a little mental game, and this line invites her to engage while subtly creating a playful tension. It's simple, fun, and positions you as intriguing without being aggressive. Another powerful line is the observational compliment. Instead of generic praise, comment on something specific that shows you notice details about her personality or behavior. For instance, if she laughs at a clever joke, you could say, "You have a contagious laugh. It's hard not to notice." This feels natural, genuine, and personalized, which encourages her to respond playfully. The key is to sound casual, like it's an observation rather than an over-the-top compliment. Next is the light teasing line. A classic example could be, "So you think you're the smartest person in the room?" said with a playful smile. It's teasing without being insulting and gives her an opportunity to banter back. When she responds with a witty retort, she's already flirting back, and the conversation becomes a playful exchange. The more effortless and fun the teasing feels, the more naturally she will engage. Don't forget the subtle curiosity line. Asking intriguing questions in a way that hints at interest can spark flirtation. Try something like, "I feel like you have a secret side most people don't see. Am I right?" This creates mystery, and women love revealing little pieces of themselves to someone who seems genuinely interested, but in a playful, non-pressuring way. Finally, use the confident, selective compliment. Something like, "Not everyone can pull off that style," but you do, acknowledges her uniqueness while implying that she stands out. This builds attraction subtly, making her want to respond with a flirty remark or playful smile. The magic of these lines is not just in what you say, but how you say it. Confidence, tone, and timing are everything. Deliver these lines with calm assurance, a smile, and just enough intrigue to make her curious about you. Over time, these simple techniques, combined with the mindset and environment you created in part 1, will naturally lead her to initiate flirtation, laugh, tease back, and even try to impress you. Once you've set the stage with confidence, playful teasing, and the right lines, the next crucial step is understanding her responses. Flirting is a two-way street, and if you want her to start flirting back, you must be able to recognize the subtle signals she gives. Women rarely say, "I'm flirting with you," directly. Instead, they use body language, tone, and micro-behaviors that indicate interest. One of the most common signals is eye contact. When she maintains steady eye contact, glances at you repeatedly, or looks away shyly and then back again, it's a sign she's engaged and curious. Paired with a playful smile, prolonged eye contact often indicates she's comfortable and interested in connecting with you on a flirty level. Notice how her pupils react. Dilated pupils can be a subconscious sign of attraction. Next, pay attention to physical cues. Subtle touches, like brushing her hair away from her face, lightly touching her neck, or leaning slightly toward you, are all indicators that she's receptive. Even mirroring your gestures, crossing her legs the same way you do, or adjusting her posture to match yours can reveal attraction. Women subconsciously mirror people they are interested in, so these small actions are powerful indicators. Laughter and playful responses are another key signal. If she laughs easily at your jokes, even the slightly cheeky ones, or teases you back, she's signaling that she's comfortable and enjoying the interaction. Humor is a natural tool for building connection, and when she matches your playful energy, it's a strong sign of flirtation. Also, notice the timing and pace of her replies. Quick, enthusiastic responses, whether in conversation or text, indicate excitement and engagement. On the other hand, delayed or short responses may signal hesitation or lack of interest. Women who flirt often create opportunities to continue the conversation, asking questions or making comments that invite back and forth banter. Finally, watch for subtle compliments or admiration. Women who are interested may praise your style, wit, or confidence indirectly. Even small remarks like, "You always have an interesting perspective," or, "I like how confident you are signs she admires you and is flirting in a subtle way. Understanding these signals allows you to respond appropriately, to escalate the playful connection, or maintain intrigue without appearing too eager. Timing is everything. A well-timed line, smile, or playful gesture can amplify her flirtation, while misreading cues can make her pull back. By observing her eye contact, body language, laughter, pace, and compliments, you'll gain a roadmap of her interest level. Now that you know how to read her signals, the next step is learning how to escalate the flirtation naturally. Escalation isn't about rushing physical closeness. It's about deepening the playful, intriguing connection so she feels drawn to you and enjoys engaging with you more. The first rule is match her energy and responses. If she's laughing, teasing, or playfully challenging you, meet her energy without overdoing it. For example, if she jokingly accuses you of being mischievous, respond with something witty like, "Guilty," but only for the right reasons. This keeps the interaction dynamic and fun, making her feel like she's part of an enjoyable game rather than just a conversation. Next, use subtle physical proximity. Lean in slightly when talking, or angle your body toward her to show engagement, but respect personal space. When done correctly, subtle movements create a sense of intimacy and connection without making her uncomfortable. Notice how she responds. If she leans closer, touches your arm lightly, or maintains eye contact, it's a green light to continue the playful escalation. Another effective method is playful challenges. These create a sense of competition, intrigue, and banter. For instance, you could say, "I don't think you can beat me at coming up with a fun fact." Or, "I bet you can't make me laugh with your next line." These challenges invite her to participate actively, and the shared playful energy naturally deepens flirtation. Strategic compliments also help escalate attraction. Focus on qualities beyond physical appearance, her intelligence, sense of humor, or unique style. Saying something like, "I love how you think, most people don't see things that way," signals admiration and encourages her to flirt back intellectually and emotionally. The key is specificity. Vague praise feels generic, but personalized acknowledgement creates connection. Finally, introduce light, non-threatening touch once you sense comfort. A brief touch on the arm while laughing, a gentle nudge during playful teasing, or guiding her subtly when walking together can communicate attraction without words. Combine this with a confident smile or playful remark to reinforce the connection. The most important element of escalation is patience and timing. Rushing or forcing flirtation often backfires, while moving gradually in response to her signals creates a natural, enjoyable flow. Each interaction should feel effortless, fun, and mutually engaging. By observing her cues, matching her energy, teasing playfully, complimenting meaningfully, and introducing subtle physical connection, you create an environment where she feels free to flirt, laugh, and reciprocate. Master these techniques, and you'll not only get her to flirt with you, but also build a strong foundation of attraction, intrigue, and playful connection. Key ingredients for any meaningful romantic interaction.